Update I, M15, talked to my mom about my step-dad's inappropriate comments. Original post. So after asking he made another comment that really made me realize I need to say something to her. She was at work and he made a comment about joining me in the shower if I keep using all the hot water. I take 5 to 10 minutes and do not use all the hot water at all. I waited till he went for a run and told her, and she was supportive and agreed he's crossing lines, but her solution was to talk to him. Her opinion was that he just isn't experienced being a stepdad, and being younger than her it's a generation thing. She said if he does it again she'll deal with it, but she thinks a simple conversation will fix it. I honestly can't believe her thinking a talk will fix this. Like, he's a grown man, he shouldn't be asking me what types of dick I like and what positions I want to have sex in, and definitely shouldn't be running his finger on the band of my trunks. Well, she talked to him, and he apologized to me at diner in front of her then when she went to work. Things were normal till he kept trying to get me to rest my head on his lap or lean into him while watching Netflix. I ended up going to bed, been pushing my dresser in front of the door. Now he's convinced my mom that we should go camping to bond, me and him. I told her about the couch and she said he's just trying to be a affectionate father. I feel so gross about this and don't even know if I should bother telling anyone else. Do not suggest other family. I have none. They walked away 8 years ago when she stayed with my abusive dad, and I have no way of contacting or finding them. Edit. I was thinking about talking to my friend's dad as he's a nurse too and works with my mom regularly. Update. I'm gonna tell my friend's dad tomorrow. At the least he'll make sure if I have to go camping he'll come too. Yes. You should. You should tell a school counselor, the police, or CPS. And you should not under any circumstances go camping with him. I have read both posts and all of your comments. You have been told to contact a teacher, the Child Protective Services, social services local to you, a trusted adult, and each time you ignore it or state you have no family. Why not tell a teacher, or a trusted adult? And why not call CPS and report him yourself? If you search your country, state and your closest major city town with the words, Child Protective Services, I am sure you will get a phone number and email address to contact them direct. If you look up, mandated reporters, you will see teachers are those, so they will contact CPS on your behalf if you tell them. Anyway, you need to take action. If someone hasn't already suggested it, try to get your mom to make you a doctor's appointment, or dentist or eye doctor, whatever it takes. When you're in the room with the doctor, if your mom is the type to let you see the doctor alone, mine wasn't, tell your doctor what's going on. They would be what's called a mandated reporter. That means they have to, because of their job, report any suspected child abuse to the authorities. If your mom is like my mom and insists on being in the room, go to the bathroom. Try to find another doctor or a nurse and tell them. Tell someone, anyone, everyone. I understand you don't have contact with any other family members and the idea of CPS is scary, but CPS can help you find you other family members. Tell another trusted adult like a teacher or a grandparent. It's not okay he's making you uncomfortable and your mom is dismissing your feelings. Call CPS op. Please. Tell a school counselor. Your mom seems to be desperate for companionship and is willing to sacrifice you to have it. I know you said you don't have family, but there is Google, Facebook, etc. Please just try to see if you can check cities and names. I'm worried he is going to assault you. Sexually harassing a 15-year-old is a crime. Tell your counselor and the police and children and youth. School counselor and trusted teacher is your next best option, plus they have a higher authority to report instances when they feel a child is in danger. In some cases they will take you in. Are you close with a parent's friend that you can talk to? If your stepdad keeps pushing, start recording and be vocal about saying no. Keep saying no, secretly record it or be in places where there is a camera if there is a house cam. Heck, speak to a neighbor or even the local WA, they are a coalition of moms that can give you good resource for protection. Do not in any circumstances be alone with your stepdad. He is going to rape you soon, please contact someone other than your idiotic mother. Your mom is minimizing and dismissing your stepdad's dangerous behavior. Under no circumstance can you go camping with him. Immediately reach out to a counselor or a trusted friend's parents. There must be someone you know that you can confide in. Dude, call the fucking police. He's a child predator and you literally have to sleep with a dresser in front of your door. He needs to go to jail. This guy is a pedophile and is using your mom to get to you. Contact the police. That's a great idea to talk to your friend's dad. If he's a nurse, he's a mandated reporter, best person to call. You should definitely be telling somebody. IDK who, but somebody. Jesus H. Christ. Apart from the fact that your mother is okay with her husband being a predatory pedophile to her son, does she actually think that men who are heterosexual actively fuck about putting their hands down other males' trunks and asking what type of guys or dicks other heterosexual males' friends like? What the fuck? Also aimed at anyone saying this is locker room talk, as it fuck. This is escalating. Your mother needs to come to her senses. Don't go camping with this guy alone. Call police if you need to. Run man. Why do you keep ignoring comments telling you to talk to a doctor, school guidance counselor, or another trusted adult? You keep saying, I don't have other family, but they don't need to be family. I am so sorry your mom reacted that way. It took a lot of courage for you to tell her that, and she should have protected you. You deserve support and safety, no matter what she or other adults in your life say. RAIN has a hotline where you should be able to get solid advice, help and support. It's 1-800-656-4673 and RAIN.org is their website. There may also be other hotlines or orgs in your area. Don't be afraid to tell or get this man in trouble. He has already crossed a line. You do not have to wait until something worse happens to deserve help. His behavior is already abusive. I'm sorry you're having to go through this. You need to tell a school counselor first. If that doesn't light the fire under your mom's ass to do something, then you need to tell a police officer and make a report. If that doesn't work, then I would suggest finding a lawyer to work pro bono because of your age. You need to exhaust all resources in that order. If you are unwilling to accept advice, then please go seek help elsewhere for your safety. Call the cops. Is your mom a nurse? 'Cause then she is a mandated reporter. And this just got worse. You mom is in denial, but shame on her. Can you secretly record him on your phone? Are you in the US? I would check the sex offender registry just in case. Show your mom this post to make it clear that absolute strangers are taking your safety more seriously than she is. Every time he does anything inappropriate, start screaming. Words seem to mean nothing to him. So just start screaming. Also, tell your mom that you are not going on a camping trip solo with a man who has repeatedly shown he doesn't respect your no. If she tried to force you to go, tell her outright that you will 100% report him to CPS and the police to protect yourself, since she won't. I'm so sorry you're going through this. Tagging you Epi45 for some helpful information for you they may be able to provide. Talk to your friend's parents. Either they can let your mother know how out of line your stepdad is being or help you while dealing with child services. Start having your phone on record. Maybe if she hears his tone and words, it will get through her clearly thick skull. Also, if you have recordings, CPS will have to intervene. You need to talk to someone at school about this. If you're not doing in-person schooling, try to set up a virtual session with someone. If you can't do this, DM me and I will help you get a report filed. Your mom is protecting him. I know everyone is telling what you need to do. I want you to realize that you need to protect yourself. Unfortunately, the one adult in your life isn't doing it. Grown men don't comment on boys' bodies. Grown men don't talk to 15-year-olds about their favorite position. Grown men don't say stuff about taking showers. As other people have stated, he is definitely grooming you. Your mom can't or won't see it. Please talk to a doctor, a nurse, friend, a friend's parent. You do have many options. I know it seems like a lot to deal with, and it is. You gotta be brave and try to keep yourself protected. The trauma this could cause you will be much worse than hurting anyone's feelings. Please be safe and good luck. Be strong, bud. Whatever you do, do not go on that camping trip with him. I don't care if you have to play sick or lie or do whatever. Do not give him any excuse to be near you, to touch you, do you have any sort of physical contact with you, or go anywhere with you alone without your mom. I'm sorry that you don't have any other family. Try talking to your mom again. Constantly bring it up. I know that getting help through school is difficult right now as they are all pretty much online, but schools are mandated reporters. Please, talk to your teachers or to a school counselor or to anybody who you trust in your school. They have to tell the authorities if this is going on. Absolutely block your door at night and lock it. If you can. I hope that you are okay. You need to tell your mom that you do not feel safe in your home. Having to push a dresser in front of your door is a horrible way to live. If she refuses to do anything, tell a mandated reporter and get the authorities involved. I know what you said about other family, but the authorities can track them down. Please talk to your friend's dad or even your favorite teacher at school. Your stepdad is sick in the head and your mom is turning a blind eye. I'm so sorry you're going through this. This is not okay in any way, shape or form. Do not go camping with him and avoid being alone with him as much as possible. Start to document the things he says and does with dates and times. You need to tell every adult you know and ask if you can stay with them. Go to defined emergency shelter. Google, emergency shelter for teens, plus the name of your city. Talk to your school guidance counselor. They know how to get you help. Tell your mother point blank, you are not going into the woods, alone, unsupervised, with Mr. Creepy Creeperton, period, end of story, over your dead decomposing corpse. Jesus Christ, why doesn't she just truss you up like a roast pig with an apple stuffed in your mouth and serve you to him on a silver platter? No mother in her right mind, with half a brain, would send her young son into the woods alone with a man that her son clearly feels unsafe with. This guy's dropping red flags like a seagull drops shit. Get off Reddit and email whichever teacher you trust the most right now and tell them that you feel sexually harassed by your stepfather and feel it might escalate. If you don't have one you trust, get a hold of your friend's mom tomorrow and tell him everything. If you can record conversations with him, but not if it puts you at risk. Try to get some of it on tape. Please update us when you are safe. Can you get to a hardware store? A rubber door stop and a hook and eye latch would be a cheap and easy way to creep-proof your bedroom. And the rubber door stop can easily move to the bathroom with you so he can't, casually, pop in while you're showering. And there are databases that social services your counselor can consult and use to find your grandparents if you ask. I know Facebook has definite limitations. Start keeping a record of all of these incidents. Sit down right now and write the times, dates, and any other details you remember to the best of your ability. Speak to a teacher. Even if you think the teacher won't care, we do. We are mandated reporters. That means if we hear of even suspected child abuse, we are required by law to report it. If you need help figuring out which teacher to approach, or what to say, please DM me. I would be happy to help. Call CPS, teacher, the police, your friend's parents, someone. Have your phone on you recording if possible to get his suggestive comments on record as proof. Keep the dresser in front of your door at night and check for hidden cameras just in case. Your mother is in denial, you need to tell another adult ASAP. Everything he is saying and doing is wrong, period. No excuses. He knows it, you know it, and deep down she does, too. She said a conversation would work, she talked to him and he's still doing it, the conversation did not work, so it's time for plan B. Definitely talk to your friend's dad ASAP. Find any other trusted adult and tell them. If you go on that trip he will assault you. I know girls that were drugged by water. This not something to be taken lightly. Tell someone at school if you can. Call CPS. There are many resources for you online, lots of people who can help. No child should have to fee this. I'm so sorry honey. This is so gross. I'm sorry this is happening to you. Document all instances, times and dates of exactly what he's said and done. I would tell another adult, like your doctor, as another commenter suggested. Talk to your friend's dad and start a notebook or maybe some note app on your phone to write down every single thing you can remember that he's done to make you uncomfortable along with all the dates you can remember they happened. Every single one. That way if the cops or CPS are called you can have everything written down. You should also write your mom's response to you telling her about him. The more evidence the better. As for family, if you can get a DNA kit you can get some names and maybe connect through some cousins to get you in touch with your grandparents. You don't have to do it since it costs money, but it might be a good place to start if you want to find them to try and escape. If you tell a teacher or trusted adult, they can contact CPS. It doesn't mean you'll be taken away, but they could tell your mom that she'll lose custody of you if he remains in the house. Do not go camping with him. Do not go anywhere with him, run away if you have to. You should go to the police and report this as soon as possible. If you can't get to a phone to call the police, run and find someone who can help. If he touches you again, don't be afraid to defend yourself if you need to. Your stepdad is about to rape you. Even worse, your mom may let him take you on a rape cation in the woods. You need to contact these folks now. If not, call them, then use their chat service. Talk to your friend's dad or a teacher you trust. If this escalates, please call CPS. Your mother are neglecting your well-being and this man acts like a predator. Please be safe. Be careful, he will try to rape you. Now he knows that your mom don't give a fuck about you. So I am going to suggest other family. You didn't walk away, she did. You were 7. Reaching out to these people may save your life. They aren't going to blame you. They know your mother, she may have traded one abuser for another. She made the decisions and made the situation you're in. Make that call. Yes, please get out and save yourself. Your mom made a poor choice in husband once and lost all family, and she's doing it again. Her judgment in men can't be trusted. You're not overreacting, your feelings are valid, don't let anyone tell you otherwise.